Today we're going to be planting some microgreens. Microgreens have advantages over traditional crops in one, that they're easily grown indoors, two, they're productive, meaning they have a short germination to harvest time period, and three, not only are they tasty and attractive, but also nutritionally dense. First thing you're going to need is a watertight container. I'm going to be reusing this old cake pan with a lid. Next thing you're going to need is some seeds. Today we'll be planting broccoli seeds, Waltham 29. And you'll need potting mix. So we're going to fill our container with potting mix. The potting mix isn't rocket science. Anything that seeds can grow in can be used for your microgreens. This is my home mix with potting soil, perlite, and some other things thrown in there. Okay. Next we'll add our seeds. Just want to cover the surface evenly. There you go. See those? Even distribution is the name of the game here. You can plant them heavily, it won't affect your crops. Tease them into the soil, add another layer. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to want to saturate the soil. You don't want it soggy, as in water running out when you tip it, but you definitely want it like a damp sponge. Because seeds need three things to germinate. They need moisture, they need darkness, and they need warmth. So we don't want the soil to dry out, but we also don't want the baby plants to rot whenever they do finally germinate. So damp sponge consistency. Add a little more. About a cup of water is the right amount for a container this size. If you do have too much in there, you can just take it over to the sink and pour it out. Any excess will run off. Next thing you want is the lid to seal in the moisture. I'm going to be putting this in a dark closet, so the fact that it's transparent doesn't matter so much, but it needs to be in darkness. And also the lid, you want something over top of your microgreens, because they're not, when they germinate, it's going to be dark. They're not going to know which way is up and down. So if you have something on top of them, they'll push their roots into the soil because they can't push it through the lid. That'll give them sort of a jump start on growing. So next we'll just take this up and put it in a warm place. I'm going to put it above the refrigerator because that's generally a warm environment. Just remember, the warmer the environment, the faster your seeds will germinate. So if you can't provide a warm environment, consider placing it on your seeds on top of a heat pad. That will assist them in the germination process. That's it. We'll check back in a couple days. Okay, it's 5 days later, and as you can see, the broccoli seeds have germinated and are beginning to grow. The next step is to place them near a light source to green up. As they mature, put them under lights or near a window. I prefer the window method. You just want to make sure you keep them out of direct sunlight, or else it'll cook them. And now they will begin to stretch towards the lights. One note, if you do put them beneath artificial light, make sure you keep the lights at far away from the plants, so they have to stretch to reach it. If you keep the light too close, the plants won't reach their maximum height. They'll stay low to the ground and become difficult to harvest and reduce your yields. So we'll let them green up. We are 5 days after removing them from the dark cabinet. You can see they're ready to harvest. Running your hands across the top while they're growing can be helpful to strengthen the plant and also remove any residual seed hulls. Watering wise, you might need to water it once in the 5 days. I wait till the plants look like they need water, so you know you're not overwatering them. And avoid getting the plants wet when you water. Instead, it's better to water in the corner of the tray. Certainly avoid misting the microgreens. That's how you run into mold issues. You want the water to be down in the soil, not on the plants. So these are ready to eat. I hope this helped you guys understand how I grow microgreens. I'd like to say this isn't the best way to grow them. You can probably dial this in a little more. The point of this video was to show how simple it is to grow microgreens effectively. They're a great crop, so give it a try. Thanks for watching.